So mine be ya menewa na be so what I say. Good evening to you wherever you are, and good morning to you wherever you are. Yasin Abebu with newspaper review, Ghana newspaper review, and yede bremo. And ya pamocho ya late kakra. We apologize for the late. Bibi ayana bibi kakra asi na ama lateness kakra abem ayana modi ache na Mikael say on share ya na wa share anase on like ya no wa like ya my ewo Facebook ene YouTube jina YouTube no subscribe no wa press the notification bell no send a bear by live ubenya notification na wa join ye and I will Twitter and so and also Jafric Radio now Mikhail will say there is a program coming up. The Embassy of Ghana, Japan, and the Embassy of Cuba, Japan, Bayside Agency, Jafric Radio, in collaboration with Minato City, at the Accra to Havana, bro. The Journey of Rhythms, written to started on the 26th of May. 2023 Friday this month 26 Akasaka Civic Center Tokyo rating Della from Ghana and Hector from Cuba with a massive exclusive, so what I say we are blending both Ghanaian music and Cuba music. Like I said, they are presenting Japan, the whole of Japan. Rated here 2,000 yen. And the gates will be open at 6 p.m. 6 o'clock p.m. Now you be doors, no. Then exactly 6:30. Now started. Now upon 8:30. You be the time so pepe. Nti announce abantem. Betie Ghana music and Cuba music. Thank you so much for being part of Jafric Radio all the time. Damasi Medindi Clement and DJ Clemsy, which means our friend is Petamozi. Young call for no mago. Minu anuma posi for mago. Munye training kakra. Munye training. Ese moye inner training. Time a madam fubi womu no. Omunye inner training be after passing out no. Asa. And the fufu di fufu yi sa the fufu aye toche oko crime scene na ontimi nya hwe obi a waye langa betumi abo kra we ready ya se my mobo and yes rempening for monya inner training emma ya posi for no ena ensemble ena ye de bebremo ena nyamia ya adom mene Dr. Smart nso de oba na wa unu aditua odomu sukoyi pa chichiri ma wote ase bibi ade no efri banyina enti yenche ho no doc memo akwaba doc I'm say mental kasa yi
what's the matter?
Pacho I mate Pacho memo akwaba bio
yeah.
Pacho na boko die
enya ba kwa ka
wow sha
enya wandi account
yada mi ase pa se wadom ye na de one day asanka yemfie no ho doc na from last week by na bepem yeshia bepem this time bibi akoso kama de
o continue there they be all worried
any choice
as far as our obima if you for crampo or worry all the time now anti senate yeah we our days are counting, so we just have to take everything just as it is, and then we be say deal with what you can, change what you can. What you can change, leave the rest. Asa.
Sa. No.
Yeah.
Just do your best and focus. So what I say. Yenye ne yebetumi aye. Na yanko ewiase nipa baako pɛ. Ntumi nye ni nyina woye bia. Waje bia ma ebi mu so no ma beto aso. Sa na tie. Doc na say yehwe two policemen your friend is saying immigration officer koje omo ewo Sefwiyo so or say Sefwiyo two policemen saved from church attacker by an immigration officer. I'm said na there was a report to say obiako attack asorefo bi na I'm say aposifo mienu na ba kon ya inspector or something like that echo ho ba I'm say ya hu na esi ye na ba akoda form the unconscious other one so nti nipa pu echo ho na immigration officer na etwam no hu yi na obowura ho okosevi aposifo nya sade a enka nipa hwehwe ya woda ho yi ikuma aposifo mienu ni na Mr. Smart Doc sorry Doc
it's okay. Feel free. I don't
assembly you can say
internet news no
sir.
Yeah. But anyway, me enya quite share into details stories ni na nti I will prefer by responding to the directions of your questions near the other. But
okay.
Attack on the church. So the church was not attacked.
I don't know. So remember the tough crunch.
I said, many briefing, you know how it is like.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So the church was not attacked, but probably the congregation was attacked. And
yes.
So the church should represent God. Amugu sorry na say how the any party say but near here you can say there is no information about the nature, say bia what caused what, say bia nipa no one sorry no or bibi issue be and I say near air cook cause why you say armed robbery near the day. And I say the other jurisdictions, you know, sorry them quite attack congregation who are based on religious violence. And then so Sisia and I say I have no information regarding what the motivation is because we are on the courses, right? We are on the courses. Say you want the courses now, and I said the nature of it and yet me and can bit me a situated discussion, you know, in a good way. But saying that you know the issue, so a idea a crime, right? A crime. So we discuss in that way. It's an illegal act based on the mra the govern your country. You know? So the question still is what might be the reason why it will be because of me sorry the Marco. Actually, I the second it's you at the program for what is the motivation? That's not clear. But Mr. Spati said be a better yes I'm robbery cases here. Bet me a
okopel musica ibi age.
Okopel sika age. And na ya cancer Martin Luther Kasem bi say almost any pekuo bi edi boni a ɛnyɛ nipakuo no di bɔne no nko ara na yɛka sɛ ɔmo yɛ abɔneyɛfoɔ no na ɔmo yɛ hwɛ han a ɔmo si hɔ a ɔmo hwɛ bɔne no yɛ de ɛkɔ so atenenefoɔ a ɛmfa sɛ nipa nka ɛmfa sɛ moral society a ɔmo hwɛ ma bɔne kɔ so no saa nkurɔfoɔ no Martin Luther said they are equally guilty nti edummerɛ bi na sɛ nneɛma bi kɔ so ɔyɛ mmaa mu na
this is Jafric Radio.
The way the leaders of certain churches, the way I'm reacting sometime and the way I'm reacting sometime. So a certain jurisdiction and I say a certain dispensation, but it's a software a year de a cassette here and near my cost or memo. Do by most our software in our IED, meanwhile, and then come more cassette no. And then put them share. Na idea in the multiple folds. Enti sani ma we no nyina o keka si ani a ema nipa krampo no youth no specially no don't have much interest in churches or religious activities, if not in Ghana, the whole by spread maybe the whole of Africa. Enti it might be, if it's armed robbery, then the law has to deal with the person. But if it's an armed robbery, why? So, wait, in some say no, and ya dear, and kaya come or Ghana, me boy. Yeah, I mean, even back some 5 years back, 6 years, 7 years back to history, we never had some of these things. But ni nano. It's boiled down to the system. Maybe a crime home, but you share the trainer. This time, Muhano Watibako say I'm Robert Aqua attack and Crophobia prayer camp governance convention. Yadi. Who said you may be in a course to see her? Then, I mean, policymakers need a very caring, or if they care. They had to begin to interrogate the security system of the country. But sometimes it's not adibia yet too difficult to understand. Because crime, poverty, and general, difficulty, once a system becomes desperate, people become desperate in any country, crime rate goes up. And now call US in Yada Dena. Baby a crime rate will be as years, baby a dodona, they are systematically discriminated. But a hustle in Hiane and near my and finance them to 2 years, papa. State ya. Your friends a crime room even in the state. The Brina internal black communities near the near see one crime near the do. After the Second World War, Germany. They were looting, robbing in this animal. Anytime majority of people find it difficult to survive, and I say, they find it difficult to find a space or hope. So majority becoming hopeless and seeing the future as something that has no meaning to them. We witness some of these things. But whatever it is a crime. And police force a friend is saying, near friends victims, no more than victims. Hinty, they should be security conscious. And I don't know, sir, like what kind of assessment they did before getting closer to Nipana. Now I very I mean, I don't know what kind of assessment. There's a lot of complaint all the time. Say, your police system, no crowd control only BBC. No, we find some weaknesses in our police system, and also has to do with the kind of people you recruit to. And then, as time goes on, say crime, no, the nature of crime change with time and technology. Ohwe
So.
20 years ago a kwa manfo efa ne say efa so bokro no. Now they compare today a modern time. There
Modern,
are
sir.
differences. They have made a lot of progress.
Asesa.
Uh-huh. And accordingly, our security system no update omo efa ne say the nature, their way of operation. I'm updating omo crofo. You don't have to. These days, it's difficult to trust anyone, not even the police in a uniform. Okay, and then go for police is because we have cases whereby even national security personnel they have been engaged in robbery. Okay, we've recorded these statistics over time. And your system in ankasa no, and your Ghana but you're situating in the context of Ghana, but we have real problem in terms of the way the crime rates and the nature of crime. As we just opposing that with say, yeah, are we updating our operational, way? I mean, the way we deal with security issue, the way we gather
The operation
intelligence
system.
and so on. And that's the problem. Senka have to do with logistics. Senka be a police ni. Senka be a Japan hanum na nka police ni be a ovim na. If you dear shisha no when ya, before you realize, I'm a fast around you. Okay, now reinforcement as around you, but make a crampo. Only gadget to crampo. Over media calling for immediately for reinforcement. Like I said, why handicap?
Na ni AK-47 no crowd baby.
Aha. Okay, Bemana need you that formula or war one in a.
Sa.
Yeah, so that the guy might be strong, or might be even gravel. Any young one was said, be of us so to be a demobilizing police for me. Hey, be grandpa is also Jenny, be grandpa, you're sacking every sacking every service man. I said,
yeah, sure.
because the guy must have some kind of skill to do that. The guy might be strong, but skill in a specific way. And as some of them more training, they also have training grounds. I mean, it's one of those things that we wake up every day and we worried about. There's a system, you improve system. I mean, obia nyaka krakra ya nyema bi say no. Yentimi nyin free hod there or maybe any one more zero crime free, but so yet to your near year, we can at least reduce some of these occurrences.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now, Odrin said, Nipa, in fact, say immigration officer, no, that wasn't his duty. So, baby, bisa. Ojidi say, I saw mo bona baso ana say, I saw mo yane de na dwuma ana say.
Minim immigration for almost like your constitution, no. Minim what's really a duty, but the neighbor can say the fact the name value in CBA immigration for there. Then they deal with ABR. I mean,
the immigrants.
Mobile chromo, someone krata, do they have the correct permit to stay? And maybe I'm checking your borders in this animal, man, in conjunction of the BIA, but Ofano, as a duty of a citizen there, then the one responsibility of every citizen is to safeguard the constitution of the country, right? And your constitution, so far, you say the right to life is inalienable. Like, Obia no one more was not to take Obia life.
Sure.
Okay, under the United Nations Conventions, it's like that. The right to life is inalienable. You don't have any right to take anybody's life. Okay, so in that case, there is something also called negative obligation. Negative obligation is a we are DB, I don't know, a negative, but you are doing the way at the same time to save the constitution. You say, Obi treat you say okum obi. Now obi so treat you at your boss and nipa. Ne nyina ye bone. So we treat you okum obi ne nyina ye bone. Negative obligation, but you have to undertake that to save lives. What in American say? Enti
Sa pepepe.
yo yeah no de senka instead of awarding say recent awards amanfo nya ya yeah the tutum ho anka say why bibi pa he has taken risk because say bia like imagine have the imagination say police form you know that form okay now wo ko like what we say Sibona said be watching nipa mienu a ware wom ana onya hu say na fura ya ma aha onya nya evidence bia say Sibon na fura ya ma nti onya won rew but ko nti we dedicating ni life but we're taking a lot of risk and what me I had I safeguarded the life of maybe a congregation church goers in your friends the life of those police officers.
The police officers.
Well, I mean, there should be some package for that's immigration guy, and that is why even the issue of S Gracia and my farmer Sankrop one.
Thank you so much. S Gracia na. Ministers, 4 years be homogeneous. Yeah. I'm share those places, Now, Ojidi say, police for no, or gododo, and I say they should have intensive, and I say internal training, maybe within 6 months, and I say within a year, no. Because I understand, say, I say, Krum has a be a quite say fire service for. Meta hu so mo ye training pa ebi wo me hwea no ha yi omo taye training pa nya fadi agro but me krom no te se unit amount so omo taye training FPU omo aye omo ta peacekeeping ni ade no omo no omo nso kra no omo de kwa save other country but yen ankasa internally no so mon time training uji this no so the best ana
well training there and exercise for whatever reason sir omo no mo juma na specific no say ka say bia say omo year training say ne be kan say training no a kind of upgradement for them right
sa
because no have to deal with daily risk, human behavior. That's the kind of trainings be at. And our fire service in all of them, they have specific training and to keep them healthy, to keep them active. That should be something basic, right? But apart from that, like. It depends. I mean, it depends on what, for example, management. Because some of doctors, they have counselors, they have psychologists, they have a lot of personnel, different, grouping with different specialization, dealing with the way I would say equip for daily challenges in society. And so, but okay, your system so yeah, me need is a police for no matter exercise, sir. And yeah, for the only bit here, what you know, motive by out me was so for no panas, Uncle blue color. No, the end me can have, but Wako Bobby, Coco, no Pediaria or Pedia Adia Guman or Panasana started. But that's the lighter note. But on the serious part of it, I mean, there should be, the system should keep on be updating.
Mm.
Send you say America for Kasebi say you can't teach an old dog a new trick. What is it? The way
Sir.
issue of security, upgrading, transform over time. I do not understand why, for example, in a church that, for example, say, my friend, distress call,
Mm.
distress call, say a church is being attacked, and then for whatever reason, police form you know, okay, but senka nipakuo bi na sorry say you kwakwa
Attackers no cry
demonstration.
baako pɛ o.
Aha, okay.
Yeah,
Nipakuo bi
baako
na
pɛ.
sorry say you kwakwa demonstration tia aban a kobo hu etuo ni ade ade e kwakwa encounter om.
Mm.
So
Mm.
sometimes it's a matter of a priority of the state. It's a matter of a priority of the state and how the state value the life of its citizens will influence the way the state allocate resources, including the police community, another police population ratio. Over the is 1,000 or 500 in a given location. What is the optimal number of police? I would say, if the society be enya. I don't know. These are technical issues, but I don't think we have met that to that level internationally. No, meaning the ratio, how the ratio, say, be often 1,000 be police dodo and or say yenya to manage crime and to manage keep safeguard property and life in this animal. There are calculations over there, and I don't think we are close to that. Even if we are close to that, it's not enough. It's also like nip a kwamba so near far a fire. The fast police for Nadia, this political recruitment in the idea. All these things come together to, shape what we are seeing today.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bebre. Yeah, that's a bebre doc. I think say I say you moving forward na ye koye nim na ye hwe maame Janet Nabla. Janet Nabla or say cut off as gracia and use savings to pay struggling single moms monthly allowance. To say ne omoye wa ha sei na no ono na ochre say enra na ye International Mothers Day. We appreciate our mothers. Mothers maame fu nyina wow why adwin so obeye maame no mu nyina ye wish mo happy Mothers Day. We are belated happy Mothers Day. Yes remwa because afina me maba inti enra home sweet home for omo wish mothers pa enya asem ketwa na nice na say eno no kwaso no na PNC for omo secretary ka say enka S Gracia de ma ministers every 4 years bias kapuduo pa de ma omo na nya asem ketwa enka yemfa nye saa nyama no enye no kra per se we have a lot of things ye here skadi aye. So I think say ono so na adwene say we should cut all this stuff and yemfa mwa this single mothers. And secondly no or say the party observed that state institutions such as DOFSU, social welfare and juvenile court ne ade no omo ye say nka ebe fight enquire responsibilities parents and single mothers ne ade no but say enhye da nkoyi papa nti ono de osusu say enka S Gracia ne those stuff no we emfa nhye those places no and also doc mpacha wo hu ne say.
Well, somewhere 1948 thereabout now. Immediately after the Second World War, and they declared the universal human right. Okay, that
This is Jafric Radio.
in year no 1986, if my memory serves me right, Africa for Asia and amo enya amo own document a friend no the African Charter on People and Human Rights. Now, my preparation enough today. Me nyasa book na me quote to the some passage so that you realize that we don't need to talk about cancellation of Fabia S. Gracia to deal with the issue that the woman was talking about. The African Charter on People and Human Rights, and making it clear that it is an obligation for African leaders to have policies that protect the vulnerables in society, including widows, single moms, and so on and so forth. And side way, African, if I say, it's no convention or treaty. African for your penny for United inside Ashasi. So there's no need to talk about ex gratia as a means of, taking care of vulnerables in a society, including, women and single moms.
Single
But-
mothers, no.
But, so we take the ex gratia no as a case. Okay? Ex gratia as a case. The word ex gratia from Latin word. A Latin word would translate here. It's in favor. A favor. Okay? So the ex gratia itself is not something that a law is binding any government to pay anyone. But according to
As any your honor quite a compulsory thing be a debut muyo.
never the meaning of ex gratia offer public administration any book via is compensation, a kind of compensation that will be a contract. Maybe a contract, and for some reason, contract no, there is a problem with the contract. Okay? And no, you compensate the person based on the contractual agreement. But another free one can say we use it be free bottom. And I say use it be free the state coffers say, oh, what several or minor to this amount. This is how much we think that we're giving to you as a favor. So in effect, ex gratia from the Latin word a free mobile, the state has no obligation of paying anyone ex gratia. The state has no obligation. I mean, you go and say the dictionary of public policy. Or say ex gratia is a matter of discretion. It is a matter of discretion.
As a show appreciation, I'm obino.
Exactly. It was a say aban yes it's aban bia. They are tea committee. Okay? Yes, here a tea committee to sit to discuss what the package that ex gratia to be given to Abia ex-president. So the committee sits and use members of the committee use their discretionary power as how much of the state or taxpayers' money should be given to one single person or family. So a favor. And yemrebia a shall be up contain say Saben be free swa and I say will be free parliamentar. We have to give. That is why the money is not consistent. It depends on who sits on what. and probably how those people were influenced. Even though I say yeah system no for technical reason no because for evidence, bruh. But the thing is, I don't
Sir.
think says yeah appointee will be, and I said number of people to sit on committee on ex gratia. They will go to appoint someone who is not going to work on their favor.
Mm.
They always choose and panel the committee based on those who have some favor towards them. So the call by the lady, in a way, it makes a lot of sense. But we should not focus say it's only the ex gratia that should be used to take care of struggling moms, single moms and all that. A
Mm.
higher way
Mm.
like that there is a system that take care of single moms or other vulnerable in a society. But
Sir.
senior Nancy Yatis express the Mahama Air Cancer Oba, he will make sure that the issue of ex gratia will be rationalized. We expect something like this because in a time like this, the whole economy is collapsed, a bankrupt economy. Now, we having MPs exiting next year, right? And then we'll
Yeah,
be
sure.
giving them, financial packages as a favor. How about the teacher who has taught for 30 years, 40 years? How about nurses
Yes.
who have faced risk? Farmers are most sorry humachi. Ahesionia diade, omoni awowania diade. Walenti boots kura mo ni bi but amoko ko ne yede hwe oman no. Do we
Mm.
consider them? We don't consider that. There's nothing like ex gratia for them, right? Now, Bia,
Yeah.
or no ministers, ni MPs, ni ade, they are all at once the most favored side of society in terms of the benefits and the other the perks that comes with being a member of parliament or being a minister, blah blah blah, all those kind of things, right? So,
Mm.
we share the logic of the ex gratia itself. What purpose it is serving? Say be ya to about well lose as a parliamentarian who coffee and TNC come to what as a favor. So I mean that thing need to be looked at very well. Tell a woman kind, but for her, yes, she has the right to say be as yeah, because that's one of the pressing things. You be a higher pani of course we can channel those money to problem or also a friend because all your buying the infant say she could be biased and she has the right to do so.
Mm. 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 Thank you so much. Say, oh no, no, na, say, na, Jane, no, no. Na, yemfa, es gracia, na, omu tuya ni bibiri, ma minister si. Yemfa, so be a bidi so 4 years a pet. Na, nyame, anya, na, kwa. I don't know, say, on free so crow, mu tuya na.
Every now me guys is it the Sophia Kufu the Chief Justice, she was making some analysis now, some quotation mark be useful for her analysis interest. So over MPs for every 4 years, which is the end of a term, right? Every
Sir.
4 years is an end of term. So whether the person exits parliament, for example, or not, that person qualifies for that package.
Hey, any uncle for your moody deal.
And you got 3 terms, which is 12 years. Now say Bia, say ex gratia a billion. Let's just say I get 3 billion. I get 3 billion, cool, or the coffee. So it's a matter of public policy concern for everyone. It should be a concern for everyone.
Sir. Nti maame no ne wo ka no say yemfa ma single mothers na bia yemfa nhwe dove su ne those stuff. Now any other you ben na odwin say they should cut it off cry na say or is it reasonable for the government to appreciate the ministers looking at wow share ade or yeah? Is it reasonable or for them to be appreciated that way?
Ohwɛ nipa mmienu bi a okɔ adesua mu a wɔagye din paa. Yɛwɔ Aristotle ɛna yɛwɔ Plato. Na ohwɛ Aristotle a ɔno anything that has to do with democracy no wɔte aseɛ. But ɔno ne view no democracy could be very dangerous too. It's not a holy something. Democracy is a very dangerous weapon. Okay, but because
very
so obi person odi boni a obi person odi boni through democratic way, the person will always find the technicalities of the law in society. Say bia you find a constitution I say aban no betumi abɔ besia meboa aban no ɛwɔ ho kwan so betumi abɔ besia, for example. Now ɛnam sɛ aban saa mmara no ama ho kwan na ɛmfa limitation biara ma sɛ aban no pɛ sɛ ɔbɔ besia to whatever amount a ɔbɛtumi abɔ. Wontumi fa aban no nkɔkɔdi no kɔ court a ɛbɛkɔ kɔfa constitution no aka sɛ aba mmara no yɛ de ɛma ho kwan. Oti na me kan say enti sɛ nipa no ni good mind for the society, democracy could be a very dangerous weapon. Okay, enti what like I find it difficult, like, because this is how the law says. Okay, so near was a year at the moment he said there should be mass public movement, people, social movement, and energy together say, hey baby, you do no. And the law itself is kind of detrimental to the generality of society. Yes, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, based on the circumstances of the time.
Sir.
But with time, your society now I change it with a radical movement. This year, America for the second amendment. Offer the second amendment of US. And then the man US citizen be the right to own gun. Okay? But you see every now and then people shooting in public spaces, mass killing, shooting here and there. But the law still exists. So that is a rotten law. The law itself is rotten because its benefit is no more in the interest of society. But why is it that the same law, the public policy makers are not ready to invoke it? It is because they are gaining out of it. It has outlived its importance or another significant. But the politicians or the few privileged in society, they still benefit from that law, even though the law is rotten and is not yielding any positive result for society. But Musa, because I'm benefiting from it. So, I mean, it's just a society, sorry, the public, mobilizing forces against the authorities to push for change. Politicians will not bring change. If you think that politicians will bring change, it's not true. Most changes in society are caused by civil society movement and citizens, just like French Revolution. Otherwise, the few politicians, the law is made to favor them and their future children, grandchildren, and so on. So, I mean, this is the time and this is the right opportunity to say, adding a voice to some of this. And we hope, say, as President Mahama, send your can say be on obedi president be more Obama constitutional review, we just hope that it's not one of those sayings again. Say be a dachi, now say be obenya power. He will cause those things to happen.
And dog will say beer. Na President Mahama, the former president, obey this one or say it be as those obey amended some laws. Send due to that circumstance of that time or no. To me amended no na abe suit the current situation. Ebi wo na ache dodo. Ache. Now I don't know say if Doc, I don't know say if omo any support to be ma enfan say single mothers and those I don't know say you will be sa Ghana.
I think there's a say your social welfare system. Okay, but I mean free buy and I sing for so come office or crampoa. What your office na si one more. Si bia office ni tie any nkonya motiti so ho no ma wo se wo na wo ko akoka problem a kire omo no they have problem on
omo kro mu hia mo akra chen
like do we have the social welfare system, but as usual Ghanaians we have beautiful laws. We have beautiful laws, but as those but as the next question is Mran Jumana. So we have your Emrano, but as you copy what you said, what you say, you starting a democratic dispensation. We combine your combination of the English, the American, and the British law, common law. When your sister, a friend say, your constitution, national in about bringing the idea one that's sign common law. And sir, common law America for American and as a British, some common law near the idea. The bobbing in our year what we call the welfare state. Inti over the welfare state now you cut the state no war if I say obligation be say your niema say well-being and say nipa asset mean who's be mechanic here over your well-being and I say welfare, right?
Yeah, welfare, yeah, sure.
The state need responsibility is about maximizing the people's welfare and I say well-being. Indirectly in the state, and also obey policy but to see one more. Say obi a single mother, for example, obey me high down way. A down way dear. And ka single mothers na and I say a ma sebi omo vulnerable no. Ye tax in the day and ye see side down way. Ye assess situation as a war category way more down way. Obey me na manye free dear, but and I'm so situation in F, but me about to say Japan more than
Sure.
So in that case, the state has taken responsibility to minimize the suffering of its citizens. And that is why also the state is taking taxes from the citizens. So when citizens pay taxes, the taxes are the same as insurance against their vulnerability in the future. Say Bia Obi attacking me, police. I have ensured myself because I have paid the tax to the state, and the state must make police service available to me in the event that I need the service of the police. But what thing I make an say? I say, yeah, digi taxes, and omo yankasia fa almost say like they should be serve us. We ended up serving them. We would be facing some of these things. That is why yenumono over politics are. Say you see men kasa president no. But the question is, who begged you to become a president? You went around, for example, begging people that they should hand over their constitutionally power in their hand. Vote for me because you need their vote. And you need their votes. What do you say need their votes? Means that Okacham say, hey, resources are organ and in an amofan means and I'm interested. And to leader, no, like caretaker. So, and the whole situation, and the young Africa, they acquire say, we have to set president. Says president, ever say, a Mrano or boom rano so, Okoka say, hey, would you deep any atom? But Onona would deep one year, the generation of today, no. No, when did friends the masses na atem. Enti no traditional system no democracy no abeshia say na crash. There's a crash between Africans your style of leadership based on our cultural system and the modernization. Enti we have the tradition and modernization crashing together and we are crashing all the time. This is how our situation is like. Because once year, you will never understand it. So, Macron, what just to throw public.
Aye.
What just to throw? Hey, what in Bush? Kobe the shoe, a winner soon.
Obey the shoe bono, yeah. Sure.
What is it what you will be able to say? Well, I didn't know what did a year term. That citizen is paying you. If the citizen feel that you are not using my taxes well, one of the way to show you that, hey, you came and you are being paid by me, I'm selling ice water and you are taking tax from me. This sun is burning my head and you are under the air condition because of what my condition now. Then we have our, the whole system, people become politically conscious and the way politicians to behave in terms of the way, especially I'm using your resources, they will have a second thought about it. In that case, we are buying you, and I say the state. Don't want to use abandon the state, and I say the government. Its mandate is to improve the welfare and the well-being of the citizens. But if the act and activities of the state rather is diminishing the well-being and welfare of the citizens, there will be at a point in time, okay, the level of full capacity that citizens able to endure, there will be explosion. There will be explosion. It is a system. So, send your cancer, or Jabi or now is your boom, bomb, right? I am ma. The rest will not go into that jar again. It will flow.
No.
What the Dionysus were, 200 degrees Celsius, it will boil. So what they adhere to free gymnastics do that negative degree, 100 degree negative, about freezing. This basic law also work in human society.
Thank you. Doc, you better was a pa. In fact, I the room. Odi room pa. Your time or no? I'm say your time or no? Aso. More Facebook or no? Obe to me de like wadrin che aba. Odi this as Gracia no. Yenfa yen cut no off nanka yenfa ma. Your single mothers and I say widows and I say the vulnerable ones are obuhia muakakra. We dey say na doc we can. I think say Japanese ni bi kra and na o can say. Let me say omo TV na omo ohwe omo parliament na prime minister no na or sorry na or answer question. No you see they be not parliament no you see. I thought that na I am a home say hey papa you bro and Japanese just say no more show TV so no who say papa na eda na say hey papa you bro but Japanese ni na dwa ne bufu I said internet so that because omutua ne ka so onye adwuma ba me no me who say na wabre but ono say wabre say Or what say so ye juma Emma we know. So I think that why you do wa kɔ no do be catch say yemfa won kɔ na ye de wa hye ho. Ena unye bibia making money for yourself. Yen tax a year omoteti yai. And ye di tuamoka. So you have to work. Some year juma na etumi suit the citizens in the country. But I think that yen ye ho no ya ye bibi kakra.
Because you have been a power show. Nobody begs you to become a leader or political whatever. Who now buy said dependent farmer to me, mom. So that's the difference, you know. And over your cultural aspect, one more your culture, the way you and also encourage this kind of things. So be deep to on your being your to me, your pen or oil. A being say, oh, when the BB did that. Hey, gentlemen, who BB did that? Who even worry you to come and who disturb you to come and rule us?
Oh,
BB did that. Gentlemen, madam, sit somewhere, enjoy with your family. Nobody is begging you to become a president, to become whatever. Who BB did that? Just stay. But you know, so be obiaba no din somewhere and you go hey, one when you see Canada. Oh, see Canada, and so what? Who cares? I don't know. It's not part of what where items, you know. Oh, Lady Bina was it such a what baby or no Gina Castle no spray sika during NDC for parliamentary and the wine.
Yes.
If the video online is true, so you have to ask the question: what's going on? You understand?
Why are you spreading money?
All of them want to go there. Okay, that's why all of them want to go there because of S. Gracia. When you say Okwatina Parliament, you want no more. Or no, but me a boombrasso for 4 years, crampo di bonnet, but 4 years in Dupe, but it's a good bottom said S. Gracia. So we become totally irresponsible citizens.
Me say, ayi omo mrabi kura se be a minister na MP ye bibi. Na ye penache no dwane kwahye parliament. There is no way for police and I say obi sa no akwache no ho. Omo samra na ma sha no ho.
Emra ba kwa maka say be a citizen no like we should fight say a minister say minister use car. Na say a bus as minister no we are retired na so minister bi na so okofia o hu kwan say otumi make a proposal say car ya me use yi be pesa meto okay enti say $1 billion car e betimi ati committee na committee na kwati na say hey car we no we want to sell it to you a $500,000 and then there's nothing wrong with that. How?
Na so nyo obi nso foforo beba. Oba obetuma use the same car. Where bra yen san to foforo.
But we the minister no betumi aka say car we me pesa meto. Enti emra ne makwan se yen tisoma no. You see that we have structural problem, you know?
No.
We have structural problem.
Doc, Mpacho, your final word na yen fan wrap it up na yampo.
Oh dear. I don't know if my viewership on the other, but whatever it is, the Yamia says, sir, another Monday, we benefit from another Monday.
Sure.
Now, send the Biamekan say, nya opportunity be say. We have to deliberate on the issue facing us. We should deal with it with objectivity. Senebeya, actually, we could also stay in our country, be proud of ourselves. and also be proud of ourselves seeing other people coming to us. Now, the paradox is overwhelming. So the richest continent, one of the richest continents in the world, has its citizens, majority being the poorest in the world. So this is a paradox. And we have to take this as a generational concern. And it will demand a drastic thinking and a rational thinking. And doing that, we need to do away with ethnicity, tribalism, and so on. This is the problem. The greatest problem we have, any Sanyama way, with syndrome, no. I know the politicians, no, they get easy way. They get easy way because just go and tell somebody, hey, that's from Asante, that's from Water region, that's from there. They create the confusion, knocking their heads together, and they sail through to make money for themselves and their future children. And then those of us so we need to wise up.
Thank you so much. Now, obetumi agina fidie so awohye emfan say Mother's Day. We make us a belated Mother's Day.
All right. So yeah, nti ema motie nyina omo amawo dane afena amo da chomba we na we wish them happy and prosperous Mother's Day. And the best of luck and good health.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Doc, Nyamisha pa say o make it time Emma Jafric Radio, especially this program. Nyamisha pa. Ebusiafo ebedamasi bebre mo amutumi ba so mo amo share ma yen yedamasi bebre nyame ya adomo a next week yebesen ahia yedamasi in fact muni ho aye ni ho we appreciate you so much yedamasi pa say de bia mo support yen nyame ya adomo a next week yebesen ahia medin Eddie Clement mene doctor ena edi dwumadi yakramo next week yebesa ahia.
Uyoyi Odonya secret no have mommy diabetes. Odonya pure on you naturally sweet. I just took you off the market, baby. Come with me. That's it, bro. When you're baby, come let's see why you me don't be. Oh, you my worry about, yeah. Oh, you me cho, my worry about, yeah. Missy, my worry about, yeah. Sweetie pie, them move what my worry about. Kanu kwenya fangu die na mesa simi kuku Odo mi fina kume mune nyemi sika futro yeah Betini swama sorry oh baby Odo frame ya me got isa sorry oh yeah me got isa sorry oh oh yo no aneko meninu ko si womu Onuaneko, she, Missy Onuaneko. Odosi onimia, iti Onuaneko, she, my worry oba, yeah, my worry oh. The bush dia dance, yes, my worry oba, yeah. Sweetie pie de mufua, my worry oba, yeah. Obia see me them say my worry about It's wifey time, can I talk to you later? We putting plants in our incubator. Oh yo, blow the whistle, make them know game is over. Yeah, my worry about. Good loving is overloaded. Yeah. See the goosebumps for my body, oh. She says she love my vibe, no be money, oh. My number one queen and my baby, oh. Urban in here, my worry about. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nyamicho, my worry about. Yeah, yeah. Missy, my worry about. Yeah. Sweetie pie, them move one to my worry about. Oh, yeah.
Jafric Radio.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Namiko et vous regardez Jafric Radio. Konnichiwa, Namiko desu. 皆さんは Jafric Radio を聞いています。皆さんは Jafric Radio 見てるよ。
Share Jafric Radio our YouTube and Facebook Live. Keep watching.
My name is Rod, and I'm here in Japan. We're pushing it. We're black. We're doing our thing. You're watching Jafric Radio.